Hey, here I am in my basement, just like I've been since the 13th of March. It's been 2 months. Holy cow. How the heck are you? Are you hanging in there? I hope so. I gotta tell you, I'm a little off today. I'm a little rattled. Just like 1 hour ago, I got a text from my absolute best friend from high school. He and I are still incredibly close. His dad is 97 years old. You know, you might be 70 years young or 80 years young, but when you're 97, you are old. And he is in a nursing home with his wife and just contracted COVID-19, which means that he is in an enormous amount of danger, an astronomical amount of danger. So I'm worried about him. I'm worried about his wife, who has not tested positive yet, but lives with him and is like 95. So the chances of her becoming positive are incredibly high too. So not a great day. But what's the message here? The message is we need you. You, right there. We need you because the world is in danger. And if there's ever been a time when we need you, it's now. If there was ever a time that pursuing what you're pursuing and doing what you're doing is right and just and incredibly important, it's now, right? And I know this is a passion for you. Perhaps that medicine is a calling. It may be one that you have felt since you were little. And I deeply, deeply respect that. I have been around so many young people just like you. And I'll be honest, I've been doing this for 30 years. So some of them are well into adulthood and are just amazing in what they're accomplishing. Now, it's not always stuff that the rest of the world knows about. Sometimes it's just being a country doctor. Sometimes it's just helping a few people at a time. But it's, incredibly, incredibly important work. And they feel so great at the end of each day. And you, my friend, you've got to be recognized. You've got to be honored. And we need to applaud your achievements, your drive, your determination, your commitment. These are the attributes of a hero. And to me, to us at the Congress, you're a hero. You're a hero. Now, again, I know you may not really feel that right now, but I guarantee you that by the time the Congress is over, you will. And with the Congress, you're kind of hitting this new norm in your life. You're here right now. And we, along with all the other delegates, are going to be another part of your family, your tribe. And we want this to be the greatest community online, the greatest community that you've ever been a part of. We're going to make it that, right? We may have to be physically distant, but we can all be virtually connected. So my message to you today is that this is your Congress. It's not my Congress. It's not the team's Congress. It's your Congress. It's this community of peers that are just like you, smart, committed, determined, and they're all going to be there, not only to learn as you're learning, but also to connect with you, to become friends, to become future colleagues. So stay here and let us help you. Not just the Congress help you, but also all the fellow delegates that you're going to meet. And it's not going to be long until you can start communicating directly with the rest of the group. And I expect you to do that. I expect you to be the leader you are and to dive right in the deep end. But you have got to commit. You've got to commit. You got to go deep. I don't want you dabbling. I know the world is trying to pull you away in a lot of directions. And I know that in many cases your subconscious is telling you to play it safe, but you cannot play safe and get to the next level of impact and abundance. You've got to get uncomfortable. You've got to be okay with that. You've got to be courageous, right? I have a friend who said, fear is peeing in your pants. Courage is doing what you have to do with wet pants. And that's what I'm expecting from you. To be courageous, to do it anyway. This is your Congress, and I want you to know you are not alone. You're not. You're part of this amazing community now, right? Do you even know what your superpower is? Well, maybe you do. Maybe you've felt it your whole life, and maybe you're still struggling. Maybe there are multiple things that you're interested in. But we're going to help you to narrow it down, to niche it down, to discover where you should really be focusing your effort, because all real achievement comes from hyper-focusing on the thing you want to achieve and saying, I'm going to do this or I'm going to die trying, right? So get involved with us. We have a challenge going right now. I want you to enter all the challenges that you think you're qualified for. I want you to be part of the process and start communicating with the other delegates when we open that up, which won't be long. So right now, Challenge 2 is open and it closes at 11:59 Pacific time on Friday. And you can re-watch my broadcast from yesterday for the details at futuredocs.com/replay. Okay? And this is the one where you go ahead and become part of this if you can sing, because we would like you to help us sing the national anthem. So go get the details if you've got a great voice and enter. And if you don't have a great voice or you're tone deaf, for the love of God, do not enter. Okay? There'll be an enormous number of other opportunities. This would not be it. Now, I have a huge bonus that I need to announce now, and it's a really, 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 really big deal. It's going to happen this Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, all right? I want you to set that time aside right now, because Jim Quick is going to be here to do a special strategy session with you, okay? Now, I told you about Jim the first time you and I met last Sunday. I showed you that picture of him with Oprah and Elon Musk and Michelle Obama and all the Marvel comic movie stars. This is a guy who for decades has served as the brain coach to students, to entrepreneurs, to educators, and more than any other friend I have, this is a guy who's also tied in with the Hollywood elite, with professional athletes, political leaders, business magnates, companies like Google, Virgin, Nike, Zappos, SpaceX, GE, Cleveland Clinic, the United Nations, Harvard. He is deeply, deeply respected by some of the smartest people in the country. That's what I'm trying to tell you, okay? And here's the deal. Here's why you tuning in is going to be so critical. Because you, I imagine, were taught to memorize facts and to take tests. But let me ask you this. What if you could learn the greatest skill of all, which is how to learn. If you're wondering, like, what is one of the unfair advantages that the smartest people in the world have that can set you aside, it's that. It's learning how to learn, right? So this is really a must-attend event. It's going to be a time where Jim is going to talk just to you, and he's going to share a bunch of incredibly powerful strategies from a book he just published, which is now a New York Times best-selling book called Limitless: Upgrade Your Brain, Learn Anything Faster, and Unlock Your Exceptional Life. Sounds like the whole reason the Congress is here, right? So let me just run through quickly some of the things that you're going to learn. Number one, how to study better. And the best way to study, right? And also discover what's holding you back from being your best. Because I know sometimes you feel that something's holding you back, but you can't identify what it is and get past it. Jim's going to help you do that. He's going to help you learn how to learn anything fast, right? What to do instead of cramming, because cramming sucks, right? And many other incredible secrets that even most school teachers don't know. And 4 techniques to become a really powerful learning machine. No matter what your background, no matter what your abilities or disabilities, don't worry about that. He's dealt with all of them, and he's helped folks get past all of them to become this really powerful learning machine. And you're also going to get a chance to win a signed copy of his book, right? So, what's the big message here? The Jim is going to be here for you, the Congress family. Nobody else. This is just for you. It's been customized just for you, your age, your interest, the things that you want to be great at in life. And the question's going to be, which I always ask, what are the tips? What are the tricks? What are the techniques? What are the shortcuts so that you can get into high gear? That's one of the things the Congress is going to teach you. So you got to be there. We will record it for you in case you can't make it. But if you can make it live, make it live. Now, one other really important thing, great news, our merchandise store is now open, and I am proudly displaying some of that merchandise, right? We usually don't open it up this early, but I want you, if you want, to be able to wear some of this Congress Live swag for the entire Congress, right? Show your colors, as it were. Go check it out, futuredocs.com/shop, futuredocs.com/shop. Got some amazing stuff, hoodies, t-shirts, graduation cords, pennants, laptop decals, hats, all the good stuff. So if you're in the mood, if this is something you'd like to do, don't delay. Get out there, buy stuff. Some of it doesn't run out, some of it does run out. It's better to just get into motion and take care of it. And as far as this swag is concerned, we're still creating new stuff. So, oh, and by the way, I would be remiss not to show you this because, in fact, it's going to all also have the dates and, be like totally branded here, which is cool, right? So there's a question. And the question is, do you want to have like COVID-19 edition on the swag or some of the swag? Maybe we could put it on a sleeve or something like that. But we aren't sure whether that's something you'd like or maybe you wouldn't like. So we have a question below, which is exactly that. Would you like us to make some COVID-19 edition swag that just says COVID-19 edition someplace on the swag, right? So what I'd like you to do is before you sign off, before you go away from this page, Just click the question. Just click the question and answer it. It's going to take you 10 seconds, but I really would appreciate it. And if you order before the 10th of June, you'll get your stuff before the Congress. So that's about it, and let me just finish up the way I feel I should always finish up, by telling you how awesome you are. And you may say, well, Richard, you don't even know me. I'm not that awesome. Oh, but I do, because I've known so many tens of thousands of people like you, and I know your potential. And if anyone believes in you, I do. I do. I love you guys. I do believe that you're the future of medicine, and I want to make my future by making your future. Does that make sense? All right? Because I think I can have a huge impact by helping you have a huge impact. So whatever your problems are, whatever your obstacles are, whatever the things are that are holding you back, it's the job of this community, the Congress, the other delegates, myself, the team, all of the bonuses and special things that are going to be offered to you to give you those tricks and tips and techniques and shortcuts and open your eyes to the greatness that awaits you. The greatness that awaits you. So that's it for today. Stay safe. Make sure the vulnerable people in your life stay incredibly safe. Get on that GemQuick broadcast, and I will talk to you very soon. Adios.